Well, Ninja here, and today we're going to take a look at NINJAGO Dragons Rising set 71823 Kai Spinjitzu Spinner. I have to say, these spinners are very classic in my opinion, but we're going to talk more about this in the set review, and when I get all the sets, especially the spinners, we're going to talk about the spinners itself, and I'm going to also do that in this video as well, talk about how good the spinner is, but I'm going to talk about how they battle and all that stuff in a separate video when I get all of them. I will mention a bit of it, but I'm going to just talk about the set. So let's get on. So having a quick look at how the spinner obviously works, the main feature is you've got to push this out for it to spin. So what happens is it's connected with threads, and as soon as you put like the threads onto here, as soon as you push the lever outwards, push the camera back just a little, show you like this. As soon as you slide it in and you push it, it spins. It really does spinjitzu in my own way of fashion. Well, that's spinning. Let's talk about this. Now, I kind of enjoy this. I'm an adult at this point, so this to me shouldn't be that fun, but like from a kid's perspective, I'm just thinking, if you just go like that, kid could have fun and say, this is a cool super jet after you spin it out. That's like really cool. I don't know if that's just my imagination. I think it's just more for Kai's in my opinion. It just gives me that feeling. I just like it a lot. Maybe that's just the kid in me still. But I really like this push-pull thing. The push, you slide it in with like the threads it's on and then you spin it. I feel like that's absolutely cool. Now, Kai's is actually really cool. And we got photos yesterday for the March sets. This red piece will be used again to use as shadow spin. No, if they'll be using little roses. These are little dragon pieces that clip on, and you obviously can customize them. There's no Lego pieces on here, like brick pieces, which, you know what, I don't mind. The last time they did do the core ones, something like this where you just slide the minifig in, it felt right. It just, I don't like the blade technique part of it. It just doesn't look good, in my opinion. This, however, is an improvement on those core ones because, I don't know, this just looks so much better. I don't know what to say. These look and feel a lot better, and yeah, you might not be able to use this part, like, you know, like a build, but still, these dragon parts are going to come in so handy. You can obviously attach a minifig, can obviously hold these as well. Don't know why you would want them to hold something oversized. Maybe Kai is using his elemental power in a different way. You can obviously do that. I probably wouldn't get your minifig to do that, in my honest opinion. But the whole objective with these spinners is, I can't obviously show you if I only have one, is to get them to fight their opponent. You know what? Sometimes I can see the dragon there on this. Sometimes I can't. It's really nice, though. I can actually feel like you see it better on camera, so I'm looking at the camera while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, you can customize it, get the either face the opposite way. I don't really see people do it like this, face it the same way. I feel like that's a lot better for Spinjitzu, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. And I don't know why. I'll speak about this later in the Kai minifig. My Kai face does not fit the mask bill. I've tried my other Dragons Rising Kai faces. They all sort of work. I'm like, WTH? What the hell? But, yeah, I don't think it really changed the Spinjitzu look a little. Yeah, it does. It makes it actually look a bit more spinny. Spinjitzu, but I can't wait to see what Raz is sort of like. Actually, this helmet just feels like it's falling off. Every time I grab Kai, I'm feeling just grabbing the helmet. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Let's now take a look at the minifigs. Hope you guys understand that I actually like these spinners, and what the objective is as soon as it like hits the wall or something, these pieces are supposed to fly off. I think as a gimmick, I think since after maybe 2019, so 6 years ago with the Spinjitzu spinners themselves, I don't think they could have gone any better, but I think this is second best in my opinion. Classic, I'm not going to rank classic stuff, but in the last 6 years, Spinjitzu-wise, the legacy ones in FS, obviously, you can't touch them. They're marked, but these are second best. I don't think you could have done better. That's saying something because the core ones are similar, but not the same. These have to be second best. Alright, so taking a look at minifig selection here, we do have a Dragonian warrior. No, this could be the scout. It doesn't say on the box, but I'm pretty sure this is the scout, not the warrior. No, warrior. It could be one of the two. Whichever one it is, you let me know in the comments. He comes with a sword. Pretty nice. We get a Dragonian dragon, which is absolutely cool. I've been messing around with the wings because apparently this is the way it's supposed to go. It's on this stand like the orange dragons and the orange source dragons. A little orange baby dragons. I don't know what they're actually called in the source dragon motion set. But this dragon's pretty cool. It's a brand new mold itself. Definitely gives me vibes of what we got last year, the gold dragon and those orange dragons. Just that mold itself, which is very interesting. Maybe it was hinting towards this. These dragons are really cool, and I can't wait to see what these guys are going to have as involvement. Now, these guys obviously do attach on the back of these guys, but I feel like that's best to save when we get the minifig that allows it in the sets. Taking a look at this guy, he's really cool. I've got to admit, the body, torso, really sick, scaly and all. Shows that this warrior has been through it all and never changed his armor. It is a dragon to say, and I also do want to talk about this armor piece. Absolutely sick. The Ninjago movie, the Shark Warriors, didn't even get something like this. This is what I would have wanted for them, but this is sick. That part's obviously for the dragon attachment, but this guy doesn't have it, so we'll save it for another video. But I don't know why the set wave feels right. Now quickly we'll take a look at the head for this guy. There's two different face prints. There's this one and there's another one that is probably maybe in Sora set. He's got like a little, I don't know if you guys can see that properly. He's got like a little bit of a beard, the same tan color. Interesting. It's just really cool. I like these Dragonian warriors. I wonder if they're going to be the main villains of the wave. Because it feels like they're not. But I like to see what's next. Again, I do like to mention this sometimes. With certain minifigs, these do have the breathing holes in them. I know Zane doesn't get that often. But it's nice to see it on minifigs these days because kids can choke on Lego and all that stuff. So it's very nice to see these Dragonian warrior in sets. And I'm very happy that we're still getting the $10 gimmick sets in January. Yeah, come on, get in the hand. Get in the hand. Come on, oh my Jesus. Oh my Lord. I'll get in the hand. It's nice to see them in a cheap set. And with a gimmick, and it's nice to just get them out. I just think this is absolutely cool. Let's take a look at Kai now. Take a look at Kai. I'm not going to really say much about Kai at the moment. I do want to save that for the set reviews. The hood piece is interesting. I'll say that for a bit later. But Kai itself, I like the maroon red he uses in the set and in his suit. The symbol is absolutely cool. And it's just, I've said this before about these suits. I do like them a lot. I do like the look of them, their legs and all that stuff. It's just, there has to be a backstory and all that stuff for the actual suit itself. It looks Imperium armor back there. So I wonder if Imperium might have made these suits to combat the storm. But now I want to talk gimmick-wise. Now, I said to you guys before, I was kind of having an issue with the helmet not fitting on. And even if you take a look with the minifig for Kai and his face print, it doesn't like fit. Like, it's not really showing his face that good. We've seen that before with Lloyd. Could this now be a Kai issue? Hope not. But that face fits. Anyhow, I want to compare this because I know a lot of people didn't like that Kai's getting the spinner and he's getting his different hood. I don't see the issue. I feel like gimmick sets need this. Now, obviously, this didn't come with shoulder pads. And the only issue I would have about this suit is it's not dark red. It's gold and red. It should have been dark red and gold. It would have suited so much better. I feel like this was only trying to match in with Sora and Eren. That's probably only why. When it comes to displaying these minifigs on the display stand, I'm just going to leave it with the hood, not the minifig. However, talking about the hoods, apparently from what we've heard from rumors, these are to help combat the storm and all that stuff. So this is why we've got this new hood piece. I think it's really cool. I don't mind the looks of it. I do feel like it might work better. Let's see. Yeah, this feels less looser. Yeah, it kind of feels like it works a lot better on the Rising Dragon technique suit. I don't know. I feel like if we got one in white and orange for Cole, I feel like that might work a lot better. Let me see if this... See, that fits Kai's face so much better. What the hell? What was that from before? Maybe it's because of the thick lining of Kai as well. That fits so much better for Kai. Don't know why the printing is really thick on that Kai. I don't know. Don't want to know. I have to say. I only usually see MFs do thick printing, but that's interesting. Interesting. But, yeah, that's the minifig. Oh, wrong helmets. Wrong helmets. See, couldn't tell the difference, right? Anyhow, that's interesting. But yeah, that's the Kai. I think the Kai's pretty good. I like the dark red. I'll talk about Kai in his own set. I feel like that's more important then. I feel like you can't talk about it. An incomplete minifig. If this was to come with armor, I would have done something about it. I do like, I think I said this before, I do like the symbol. I do have the original ninja symbols tattooed on me. But that would be nice to get something like that tattooed. I think that looks pretty cool, to be honest. But let's sort of talk about, not spare parts, because you don't really get many, besides the sword. Don't really know what else in the stud. That's pretty much it. But, let's talk about something that I found very interesting with the set. Let's go. I don't really talk about instructions much, but when you do not find instructions straight away and you find something that's like, sort of like, not rolled up, this flat, you sort of say to yourself, I know it was like 52 pieces or something, but like, it's very interesting why they did this like this. But I feel like Lego's gonna stop giving us booklets like this. Just give us something online at the back of the box. Because I feel like this is just a waste of paper and a waste of space. Or just give us something small and quick and easy on the back of the box. Just give us like a little card that says, this is how you build them. I don't know. I just didn't see the need for this. It just didn't feel right. And I don't know. Just didn't. Something that just doesn't feel right just throwing this in here. That's just my opinion though. The booklet, however, doesn't even give you a QR code to get Lego points at the back, which sucks. So I don't know. These gimmick sets are really cool. Just there's always just something that I've got to nitpick on. But I'm not a fan of just getting a small booklet like this. I was very happy for the mech sets that we got last year, that they were a nice size and they were just, you could open and read them, just like how mech instruction booklets, if in real life, would look like. But for a gimmick set, this, you either have it small like this and you just flip through it, or you do not have this and fold it up polybag style at all. I don't think this is worth it. I feel like this is pointless. You don't need it. If you're gonna give us that, you don't need it. But this is the only time I'm ever gonna say this. I'm hoping in the Aaron Ross one, it's not like this evil. I'll probably talk about then if it's in that. But Sora's, I'm not gonna say this again. I just found this very interesting and I just didn't expect it. I think even for slam sets prior to that, they had a nice, decent booklet. Nothing this small. But, yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Let's talk about the packaging itself. I like the packaging. I like how it flattens out. You can either open it from the side here, but just still, I like how the flames and it's just very detailed. They did want to do something originally for the Rising Dragon technique sets from last year. Something sort of like this, but with the dragon face. But I feel like they nailed this out perfectly. This is actually a lot better of the box compared to the original sets. And I like how it sort of also had that cardboard cutout where you can just peg them like that. I think that's absolutely cool. When I get my own place, I might display these sets like this and outside the box like that. And having them pegged up like that looks really cool. But yeah, they're really sick sets and really nice boxes. Really like them. Just thought I'd talk about it in this part of it. I think this is an absolutely amazing set and spin-on. The last one they did for core was pretty, in my opinion, crappy. I didn't like the little feature where you had to spin it like a blade. I have to admit, Ninjago Spinjitzu is either one gimmick or one gimmick alone. Either you push it out, slam it out, whatever you gotta do to make it spin. I think that's how it works. But let me know your thoughts on the set. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.